Okay, hold on.
I'd like to call the January meeting of the Historical Preservation Committee meeting. Would we all rise for the pledge, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Since Jessica is not here, I will do the roll.
Okay.
Lee Schneider. Andrew Russell,
Here.
Sandra Zacharias.
Here.
Becky Jecka,
Here.
Mark Foster.
Here.
And then I am here as well as Frank Jackham and
Okay.
our town manager, assistant town manager of our council liaison, Mary Tim, and council Tim's.
You're going to handle election because technically,
Well, I mean, it's the chair who calls for the motion. What we need is a motion. You can either have someone nominate a slate, or you can go through each position one by one.
I think
However the
that's what we're
motion is made.
prepared for. Okay. At this point, we'll open up nominations. First nomination for president, I'll accept nomination.
I want to nominate Mark for president.
I'll
So,
need a second.
I'll second.
Um,
All those.
well, there's a motion and a second, so I'll do the roll.
please.
Okay.
All right, Andrew,
Aye.
Sandra,
Aye.
Becky,
Aye.
Mark.
I will need
Aye.
now.
I just said yes or no.
Oh, hi.
Okay.
I'm
Motion
sorry.
Carries 4-0.
Thank you.
Now we will open nomination for vice president.
I nominate Lace Schneider for vice president.
Second,
Second.
Second.
call the roll.
Andrew,
Aye.
Sandra,
Aye.
Becky,
Aye. Mark.
Aye. And finally, we will nominate Andrew Russell for executive secretary. I'll need a second.
I'll second.
any discussion?
No.
All right. Andrew,
Aye.
Sandra,
Aye.
Becky,
Aye.
Mark.
Aye.
All right, now for executive secretary, since Jessica is not here, could you just keep written notes of this meeting? This is being recorded, they will be transcribed, but if for some reason that fails, it'd be nice to have a backup.
Can do. Yes.
Appreciate it.
All right, at this point, next step is citizen input. Please state your name and address.
Want to say a few words about the volunteer organization in blooming. It's just growing so much and they have so many good plans. I'm just so proud of the fact that they're collaborating, they're figuring things out. So I just want to give them a pat on the back and say, thank you for providing the volunteers. They're a great group. Thank you.
They are.
Thank you.
Aye, aye. Thank you, Mary. And our town council liaison, Mary. Thank you.
I spoke with Blake Swinehart regarding coming out here from Indiana Landmarks. He said he's not available because he meets with two other groups, two other historical commissions on Tuesdays. I'd like to request that we meet in February on Wednesday, the following day, if possible. David Halechko has said he would not mind moving the Historical Volunteer Committee meeting to that day as well. That way Blake can come and do a presentation on the importance and the value of continuing to restore historical
I would
properties.
tend to agree. You and I have talked about that.
Yes.
But is there a conflict with town?
There was nothing on that date with
Yeah.
that Jessica had for that date.
Not that I'm aware of.
It's,
We have to make a vote on that?
No, the president can announce a meeting, and in fact, for something like that, a study session would probably be a more appropriate forum. Since it's more just an information receiving, you can still have your regular meeting and then do a separate study session where Blake comes if you want. I'm just throwing that.
So
out
the
there.
meeting on Tuesday and
It's,
a study session on Wednesday?
it's how you want to do it, or you can have both on Wednesday and start with the study session.
Both on Wednesday? What do you think?
To not have meetings on Tuesday and make them on Wednesday?
Just.
No, no,
just that one.
Strictly Wednesday.
For our next meeting.
Yes,
For
February meeting.
I just need to. put it
Yeah,
on my
check,
calendar.
it's is it the 21st, February 21st?
It's the 18th, I think.
18th.
The
Okay.
18th.
Yeah, 18. I don't see any conflict on my end.
She said.
Okay.
All right, I will then, Mary, I think you have agreement from our board to contact Blake and we'll change it to February 18th.
We have a time?
6
We have
o'clock.
Dates.
6 o'clock.
Could be to be determined.
It could be, yeah, but yeah, I just told him around 6 o'clock is when we have the meeting.
Okay.
Whatever you decide,
To be
we can let him know.
determined. Finalize it later.
Certainly.
All right.
I'd also like to commend David's enthusiasm. I know when he gets up here, it's just amazing, his enthusiasm and all he's done. He's been in his position for a year and he's done a phenomenal job. And we're so excited about what he's going to be presenting moving forward. So, thank you.
When a chairman of a committee stands up, I'm so excited. And he is. It is quite an effort that they're putting into that volunteer organization. Anything else, Mary?
No, thank you.
All right. I have word that the signage is underway, but we're still waiting for bids.
Oh,
The top bid we had was like $3,000. I don't think so.
what?
I don't recollect. I had it in
Well,
my other.
to be
notes.
fair, you don't have to solicit any bids if the projected price is below $50,000. If that's the case, you could just contact a contractor and get a quote. If
Okay.
the projected price is 50 to 150, then you informally solicit quotes. You need at least 3. And then
Okay.
if it's above 150, you have to go through the formal bidding process.
I think that's what town manager is addressing for us. Because again, he even expressed if one signed $3,000, I don't think so. So we'll kind of net that down.
Okay.
Have we talked to who makes the signs for the streets department, for the parks department?
I believe that was one of the,
For $3,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
so. All right, we will need a motion for the approval of the November 18th, 2025 minutes.
I make a motion to approve the minute of November 18th.
Need the second?
I second.
Lace? Andrew?
Aye.
Sorry, Sandra?
Aye.
Becky?
Aye.
Mark?
Aye. At this point, I would like to appoint James Halechko.
Well, can
Uh,
you give some background? We've had a resignation off of the volunteer committee.
Okay,
So there's a vacancy you'll need to fill.
we did have a vacancy. Sherry Kopp submitted her resignation. We now have that vacancy and I would like to appoint James Halechko to the volunteer committee. I will need a motion.
Yeah, you guys make the appointment to the volunteer committee, so.
I'll make a motion to elect James to the historic society appointment, for this historic society appointment.
I'll make a second.
All right. Lace,
Aye.
Andrew,
Aye.
Sandra,
Hi,
Becky,
Aye.
Mark.
Aye. Now, I guess I came up with an old idea. I thought I was being unique.
Nope.
There's
nothing new under the sun.
No.
so.
Promptly corrected, and I found it in the comprehensive plan of Dyer. The Dyer Old Town District would be what I considered Historic Preservation District number 2. Now, at this point, we would need agreement from our board that we send it to the town council for approval. It would, this district would go essentially from Kyleman Street north on Hart Street, both east and west side,
To the
to the railroad tracks. There are several homes that were built in the 1800s. The district, I'm envisioning a project. I hate to see preservation for no apparent reason. I would like to see a project. I would like to see the town create the ideas. We would merely acknowledge its historical significance. The town would provide the imagination, TIF district, street arrangements, parking, zoning. I envision candy shops, toy shops, just the preservation of the homes. At which point, I think I need a motion.
Well, I wouldn't approve, I wouldn't bring it up for motion today, because I need to write up
You need
a
to-
proposed ordinance that includes the legal description of every property you want to include in that.
Yep.
So send me the addresses you want in this, because there are some that don't qualify.
Right.
But there are many that do, so I'll need the exact addresses, and I'll have to draft an ordinance like we did for the 3 existing ones, and then it'll include an attachments with the legal description of every lot that qualifies.
Okay,
And then that goes, once that's all done, it goes.
Then
to
once
the
you
council.
approve it, it goes to the council and it becomes ordinance.
Right.
okay. All right.
And the reason we need the legal is because it gets reported so that the owners know that their property and anyone who buys it knows that this property is subject to the restrictions.
Can't be that vague. It can't just be without specific.
Understood.
real estate.
Adam, would
At
this
which
be added
point I
to what
will
we already
work on
have on that street?
Well, that's a good point.
What, Mary Peck?
Will this be added? So if it's adjacent, if you include a property next to or across from the old church that will connect with all these properties, you can amend the existing district to include these. If it's not going to be adjacent, we have to create it as a separate district. But I'll deal with that when I draft it.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And that could be just one building that's not, that would be between the church, for example, the building next to the church on the north side.
There's a parking lot and I think it needs a structure.
Yeah, there has to be a structure on the property to qualify. As I did mention to Mark in passing, there is those office buildings across the street certainly qualify
Yeah.
for their age. If it connects to every other lot, you can just amend District 2 to add these into it.
Or could we add it to the properties, the church property, evaluate or add it to the property in the first district? And just say that lot is included in the historic district for the existing church?
Well, but see, it's already set up. You'd have to repeal that
Okay.
and put it into the new one, which I mean, it's not a big deal to create a new district, and you may have to create multiple districts anyway if these don't all connect to each other.
Okay.
All right, I will work on that. At that point, any other new ideas from our board? Lace loved the hair, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so looks good.
I thought, new year, new me.
The signage, have you, is somebody, you've seen what the signage looks like?
We,
We had a mock-up.
yeah,
That was all we came up with for our last meeting. It was any and open. Had a lot of generic fill.
Yeah,
Um,
right.
and really we were just trying to. Nail down like a direction. You know,
Yes.
as far as what it needed to look like. There was a lot of missing information. The information wasn't really meant to. say-
essentially,
I think it's fine. That's what I would have done.
yep.
I noticed this even in the park, Central Park, that signage there is very similar. So I think it's a continuum of what goes on in the town so that people recognize things that are being identified with the town as part of the town.
Okay,
So I'm fine with that as far as that goes.
Those signs on top that you're looking at there that have to do with the park district come with an astronomical price in comparison.
the bottom one was $3,000.
Those also,
How much?
because.
$3,000.
So
That's up to the, you know what? That
Resin.
is up to the town council to worry about.
Right.
Well, our recommendation, I think, should be a little more legitimate.
No, I think we should decide what's the best thing for the process that we're trying to create. No one's done it before. There's never been one of these. So it costs the town $3,000,
Correct.
big deal.
But it's going to last a long period of time. as
Exactly.
compared
Times
to-
3.
That's okay. Doesn't
Okay.
matter if it's times 10. Once it gets started, that's up to the town and their budget to decide, not you or any of us. It's,
Right.
we have to recommend what's best to make the historic commission and the locations that we see as historic identifiable. That kind of signage is logical because as I just said, it matches the other types of signage that are in the town.
Correct.
The top ones,
Yes,
yes. Which are more,
reasonable.
yes,
I mean, you can't be afraid of what something costs and not take it to the town. It's
Yeah,
up
we'll
to
let them give us notes and then,
Right.
if they say, no, this is too much, then we can go back.
Then
and
they come
reprocess.
back to us and say what they want us to do, but right now they don't have any idea. If it's 3 of them or 8 of them, what difference does it make?
okay,
If we decide, if they approve the locations, they have to realize that there's gonna be some cost associated with that.
And you want it to look nice.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Okay,
no further business?
No.
I will need a motion to adjourn.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
I second.
Voice vote,
Aye.
just say.
Motion Lace,
Yeah, just say aye.
Becky second.
Aye.
It's a voice vote.
Yeah,
Voice vote.
just everyone shout iron.
Aye.
Aye.
I-
Okay.